Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we are going to be creating this beautiful birthday card here. I'm actually put this on the side. And I'm using two different stamp sets to make this. I'm using the Approaching Perfection. I'm using the candles from here. And then I'm using the A Happy Birthday to You from the Handsomely Suited Cling Stamp Set. And this is what it looks like here. I'm also using the Small Bloom Punch. Okay, and let me show you the inside. Kept it fairly simple on the inside, just some birthday candles. I didn't want to leave it 100% blank. And this is the outside. I really love the combo. I don't know if you guys have noticed from my previous videos, but I really love the grays and the whites combo, as well as the petal pink and the grays. Anyhow, I really love how this turned out. So I hope that you guys like it too. You can actually, if you had any sentiments for possibly a wedding, without using the candles on the inside, you could possibly do a different sentiment on the front and make it for a wedding. It would do nicely for either a birthday or a wedding, I think, or maybe even a bridal shower, huh? Anyway, just ideas. And then I used some of the Pearl Basic Jewels, and then some Wink of Stella for the flowers. I don't know if you can really see the Wink of Stella and the flowers. I did it on the first layer. In person, it looks kind of good. I don't know if you can appreciate it on camera though. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. As I said, I'm using the Pearl Basic Jewels for the flowers. I already assembled all my flowers, but I'll show you. So you'll need two of these, and there's two of the, so it's 4 petals of white, and then this is for the sides here. And all I did is pinch them, and then I try to crumple them a little bit to give them a little bit of dimension. And then I'm using just, what is it, Smoky Slate for the sentiment and the candles, and then the flowers as well. And then you'll need two of these that are layered, Basic White and Smoky Slate. Okay, and then you'll need a ring that I used using my circle dies. And then I opted to do this. Originally, I had only done the ring and then done the sentiment on the actual card. I didn't like the way that it looked, so I tweaked it a little bit until I liked it. So I opted to do the smaller circle, leaving the ring to show here in the gray, and then I popped it up so that it pops up a little bit from the bottom. Okay, and then you'll also need a basic work piece for the inside. I've already went ahead and stamped it, and this one measures 4 by 5 1/4, which is my typical base card for the inside. This guy here measures 4 1/4 by 11, squared at 5 1/2. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put these on the side here. Take my bone folder out. And then we're just going to go ahead and varnish and then finish assembling. Since I already did a lot of the pre-work for this card, just to make sure that my videos are short and sweet, but you kind of get the gist of how to build the card or how to recreate it on your own. Okay. And I'm going to use my Tombow. We're going to go ahead and adhere this portion on the inside. And of course, if you had other stamp sets that you wanted to use instead of the candles, you could. If you had like a flower stamp, or if you had the stamp set that actually goes with the Small Bloom Punch, you could definitely use that on the inside. I don't have that stamp set. But you could use it, like I said. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do the ring first, and then we'll do the center, just because this will kind of set the tone as far as where we're going to place our flowers and our sentiment. Now, you could use other shapes if you wanted. I just really like the way that the circle shape looks, how that, ties in. And originally, I think I wanted to punch in a hole so that you could see the white space and then just do a ring but I didn't do that. Use some dimensionals. These are bigger than my regular Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, so I wanted it to cover more space. I'm just going to center that, making sure it's somewhat straight, or as straight as I can get it, that is. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay these down in the same pattern. So I'm going to do the Smoky Slate first, and I'm not putting them on the ring. I'm putting them slightly off, just because I don't want them to come off right away. Since it's liquid adhesive, I want to make sure that they're really on the actual paper. And then we're going to do the white. Okay. And I'm sticking them fairly close together. I'm not spacing them overly much. Okay. So that's all the adhere we're going to do, and we're actually almost done with the card. We're going to do a little bit of Wink of Stella. We're going to do our basic rhinestone, sorry, our pearl basic jewels. I'm going to take a pick. I'm using the largest for the centers. Now, if you had other rhinestones, I think the pearls just give it a really good touch. You could use the basic jewels, but I think the pearls just give it an extra sense of like elegance, I think, or to my point of view, versus, you know, regular just rhinestones. And then I'm going to take my pen, and like I said, I'm just going to go ahead, and it'll look a little dark, but it does dry, so don't be alarmed when you start to spread the Wink of Stella on the petals, especially on this darker smoky slate. It will lighten up. The alcohol will evaporate and it won't look as wet as it is right now. As I'm applying this from the sample that I made, you'll see that it does dry. It just takes a little bit of time. There you go. And it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Just making sure it sparkles a little bit. Okay. So this is the card I made to prep for this video tutorial. This is the inside, and this is the one we just made. Like I said, ignore the fact that these flowers look like they're wet. I don't know if you can really notice the difference between this and this. But once it dries, the only thing you'll be able to see is that shimmer. So don't worry. I don't know if you can really appreciate the shimmer on there. There we go. I think I caught it a little bit. But it looks really, really pretty in person. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really love this card. I think I'm going to make some more. Maybe see if I can make a box for it. Please let me know if you'd like to see that. I might just make it for myself. I don't know if I'll film it, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you want to see anything else, make sure you let me know. I thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day.